Good evening, everyone. I'm Peter Albrecht. Coming up, a local band gets a really big check. We'll tell you about a fire in downtown Mobile and a murder investigation underway in Northwest Florida.
This is News 5 Now, streaming live to your neighborhood and around the world.
Hi, everyone. I'm Peter Albrecht. Thanks for joining us tonight for News 5 Now. We come at you about this time every evening between our 5 and 6 o'clock newscast. Get you caught up here on our big stories of the day. We'll also check out our question and poll of the day and see what you're thinking about some of the big issues out there. First, though, let's get to our big stories tonight. Coming in at number 5, how about this? $100,000 going to Spanish Fort's marching band program. Last week's Friday Night Lights turned into a night the marching band will never forget. State Rep Matt Simpson surprising the team with a donation funded by the Education Trust Fund. Everyone completely surprised, including the band director, who says the number of students in the marching band has tripled in the past year. The band needs at least 30 more uniforms. They cost about $400 a pop. The money will also be used for instruments, so each student has his or her own. How about that? Number 4, a fire in downtown Mobile after a semi hits a power pole. It started about 1:30 this afternoon after the truck hit the pole, pulling down 3 lines at the corner of Adams and Magnolia behind the Alabama Port Authority. The flames were extinguished just before 3. No one was hurt. According to Alabama Power's outage map, power is expected to be restored by about 10 o'clock tonight. Number 3, officials are campaigning for and against Amendment 3 ahead of Election Day next Tuesday in Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis addressed Amendment 3 in Pensacola last week, campaigning against that amendment, which would legalize recreational marijuana for people 21 and older. He was joined by the state's Attorney General and the Escambia County Sheriff. The CEO of the dispensary, True Leave, will be campaigning for the amendment to be passed. They believe that would be a moneymaker for the state of Florida. That campaign will make a stop at the True Leave Pensacola Dispensary 9-mile road location tomorrow afternoon. Now, to pass, 60% of the voters have to vote in favor of that amendment. Number 2, a capital murder suspect, once one of the U.S. Marshals' 15 most wanted people in the country, now back in Mobile. Joshua Smiley pleaded not guilty to killing a man in front of a child in 2021. He was extradited from South Carolina, where he was serving a federal drug sentence. U.S. Marshals arrested Smiley in Indiana in 2023, but before he could come back to Mobile, he was convicted in a federal drug case and sent to South Carolina to serve his time. Last week, he was transferred to Mobile, where he was charged with capital murder in the 2021 shooting death of 30-year-old Dylan Crum. It happened in Maysville on Amsterdam Street in Mobile. Prosecutors say it happened in front of the victim's daughter. Smiley has already served time for a shooting in Indiana that happened in 2018. And number 1 tonight, a Gulf Shores man accused of attempted murder for a shooting that happened today in Escambia County, Florida. 43-year-old Grant Bieber reportedly shot into a home in the 200 block of River Annex Road. No one was injured, but the shooting reportedly followed a disturbance of some kind there. Bieber is in custody. Jail records showed that he is charged with attempted homicide and shooting into an occupied dwelling. And those are our top 5 stories of the evening. Now, let's get to our poll and our question of the day. All right, and our question of the day was talking about the World Series. Game 3 tonight. I don't know if you watched the first 2 games. They've been great. And tickets, though, for Game 3 tonight are going for about $1,700 a pop. Those are the cheapies, just to get into Yankee Stadium. Of course, the Yankees haven't been in the series in a long time. It's Yankees, Dodgers, a couple of high-profile teams, and that has really prompted those ticket prices to go up. I'm trying to bring up some of our comments here, and my screen has gone down on me. Sorry, everyone. I can tell you I looked at them before, and most people said nothing doing. I'm not paying $1,700 for baseball tickets when I can watch at home and, get a better view. They're saying I got my own treats. I've got my own bathroom. I don't care. It's my own team. They said I am not paying that kind of money to go watch a baseball game. But I don't know. If you had some big fans out there and this was your team, I bet you would be there. All right. Here's our poll of the day. Are you stressed or excited about the upcoming election? 8 days away now. And a little surprised by this. 3/4 say they're excited about the election. About a quarter say they feel under pressure. Again, we're just 8 days away, which is hard to believe, isn't it? Okay. Now, we'll have a question of the day for you and a poll of the day for tomorrow. So you can check that out online on Facebook. The question of the day is a good one. What big concert is on your bucket list? That will be thought-provoking for you as you go through some of your favorites, and some of them might not be around anymore. But what big concert would you like to see brought to the Mobile area? What would you maybe be willing to pay some big money to see? And then our poll question is, what do you prefer? Do you prefer Halloween, or do you prefer going to the fair? It's that time of year for both of them, isn't it? So you can let us know what you think about that. I'll be interested to see in the breakdown on that one. Speaking of the fair, we will, coming up at 6 o'clock, tell you about how that new curfew for minors went the first weekend of the fair. That was something new this year. If you were 17 or under, you had to be with someone 21 or older. And they had a few incidents last year out there involving some of the teenagers, so they put that into place. So we'll be telling you about that tonight at 6 o'clock. Also, there's a new pickleball court open up in Mobile, which the pickleball players are happy about, but not everyone is. And we will tell you why. That's coming up at 6 o'clock on WKRG News 5. Myself and Roseanne Haven. Ed Bloodsworth has your forecast for the rest of the week, and it's, it's mostly more of the same. I hate to tell you if you've been looking for some rain. So that'll do it for News 5 now. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at 6 o'clock on air on WKRG 5.